I'm only gonna focus on what I actually want to pull out of the box. On this measurement, I'm gonna say 22. You can see the window's actually 20, but I don't wanna pull 20. So I'm just gonna focus on what I actually want to pull. I wanna pull 22 by 34. 22 by 34. Now over here, we've got two boxes of film. 22 by 34. I have a 60-inch box, so if I split it, it's gonna be 30. And then I have a 72-inch box. If I split it, it's gonna be 36. So I'm gonna take my 72-inch box and split it. 36 by 22. I always do the cuts inside the house, and I always just find somewhere to set the film, personally. They make film handlers, I'm not against them, but for 16 years, I've always just been able to find a place to set the film. Okay, so I'm gonna find the center of this box, which is 36. I'm gonna put my knife in the box and I'm gonna push as much blade out as I can. Now, I wanna pull 22. So I'm gonna measure down 22. So 22 is about an inch from the top of that chair. 2 inches from the top of that chair. So I can eyeball that. I'm gonna roll this up. Come get really nice and close. I'm pulling the film through the blade. Boom. Hold the film with one hand. Hold the knife with the other hand. Pull straight up. And I'm gonna go about an inch from the top of that stool. So just pull a little bit more. Boom. Okay. Now I have a factory edge on both sides. This is a factory edge, this is a factory edge. So I could line up the factory edge up here, one less cut that I have to make. Take my knife out. So the liner is facing you guys, the tint is facing me. So on the corner, I'm gonna try to make it to where you can watch what my teeth do, but I'm literally right on the corner. See how much film is sticking out past my thumb? That's how close I wanna be to the corner. So I bite down like this, and I go back and forth. Okay, that took, even me, 16 years of experience, a couple seconds. The trick is when you go to do it and it takes you a couple seconds, don't get frustrated, that's just part of it. So now I don't need to roll this up. I can roll it up or I can handle it just like this. So for me, I'm gonna just handle it just like this. One hand, grab my squeegee. I can bring this over closer to me, okay? And now I'm ready to do my final squeegee. So I'm gonna hit it with my True Spray. Barely any water because I have 90 PSI. If I was using a hand sprayer, which I've done a bunch, there's gonna be more water on your seals because it doesn't have as much pressure to mist it. So because it's such a fine mist, all that water's on the glass. There's no water down here until I squeegee it. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my final squeegee. Boom, and boom. This will be my final spray. Now I'm gonna pull the liner. Now see, I can just step on this and go all the way up. Now look at this, you guys, this is critical. I'm holding it like this. Watch what I do with my fingers. To touch it to the glass. I'm gonna mist it. I'm gonna make sure that my top gap is where I want it. And I'm gonna lightly go straight up with my orange crush. Now, key point is all the film that's not touching the glass, I don't hit with my squeegee. So you can see this line where the film comes off the glass, I don't hit that. I stop right here with my squeegee. Because if you hit it and it comes back, it creates a suction that pulls contaminants out. Now, obviously, eventually I am gonna push that against the glass, but not yet.